And maybe even Lionel Messi as well, your commentators David Phillips and John Driscoll.
He's the top scorer. He just took that knock. There goes Messi skipping away from Amore Bieta initially. Well, for the first 10 minutes, Athletic have been switched on, and Xavi. And here's Messi. Amore Bieta snapping at his heels. You haven't seen Athletic recently, you might not recognise Amore Bieta with the new short hair. Iniesta wants to go one way and then the other, and he goes for goal. And Nesta's on it, and he's retired. This is Iniesta. And here's Messi, best player in the world for the last 3 seasons. Stopped by
Adriano. They're basically playing as wingers. So there is space in there, but at this present time,
they've just gone straight through the middle, and Messi is away here, and Amore Bieta gets back with him. Clever footwork from Messi into the penalty area. Iniesta wants it. Iniesta gets it. And Mario got back in the nick of time. Well, that would have been the most un-Barcelona-like of goals, wouldn't it? A big lump through the middle.
It certainly would, but whether or not it was a poor first touch from Messi, a little bit of hesitation, but he just didn't seem to have that little burst of pace. Here we see he's trying to play Iniesta in.
Well, good save, but PK is there to force it home. We'll talk about unlikely goals.
There was PK all by himself. So Amore Bieta, who was picking up PK again.
Xavi. And this is Messi. Lovely play again. Adriano keeps it, winning the ball back then from Antares, who's barely had 2 consecutive touches. Oh, look at the room through the middle, and Messi goes away. It's Messi, and it's in. Well, Messi will want it. Amore Bieta, I don't think we'll be arguing, although it was the big defender who hammered the ball into the back of the net. Well, he defended Stanley for 20 minutes or so.
He's to shoot, but decided to try and go round Arizos, and then a little chip. But as far as I'm concerned, that's an own goal from Amore Bieta. 2 goals in the space of a few minutes. But you see there, it's a fantastic ball into the path of Lionel Messi. I thought that was the opportunity to shoot, but there you can see Arizos goes down to ground. Excellent ball from Xavi. And I think Amore Bieta puts that in. I'm not sure whether or not that might have been going slightly wide, John. Just have a little look now as he clips the ball over. I think that ball's going wide. And to get hold of the ball as Xavi gets it and puts a nice diagonal ball. This is the one earlier with Lionel Messi. It's a debatable one, isn't it? But I think from behind the goal we see it a little bit better. Centre-half role to create the third centre-half, but you can see at times that Amore Bieta and Akita are just getting dragged wider and wider. He's quite gifted on his right-hand side. His left-hand side wasn't the most difficult piece of technique to bring that ball out of the air. Direction to them.
Messi tries to accelerate away, and Messi still goes. It's Amore Bieta. Fabregas now. Watched over by Moratos.
Well, I think they've got to be very careful about how far they keep on going back. You can see there Itaraspe up against Lionel Messi. Messi's looking for a free kick. I quite agree with him because Itaraspe just tips the heels, but
she was playing either, Gert Muller. When Messi is closing in, that's probably 83 for the season, subject to some arguments. That's Messi.
Look at Arizos' position. It's just made to go and hit that top left-hand corner as we see it on the screen.
Now Xavi. Here's Fabregas again. Once again it goes into the feet of Messi. It's still Messi. And he cuts it back, but Fabregas could save. Ronaldo was there to temporarily deny Messi, but he's got the ball back again.
Here's that incident there with Fabregas. He's got all the time and space following Lionel Messi.
That's great play. It's Jordi Alba. It's Messi. Now it's off the underside of the bar and out. Didn't cross the line, I don't think. Well, is Messi to be denied his goal tonight? Maybe. Maybe Amore Bieta might get away from another. Good work again by Pedro. Messi, so quick over that first couple of metres, isn't he? Here he goes again, into a crowded space. Can't get the ball up. Fabregas, Adriano, and they weren't to be denied a third. It's brilliant stuff from Barcelona. And they've blown Athletic Bilbao away here in the first half, 3-0.
Well, that is an exceptional goal. Lionel Messi does so well on the corner, the far corner of the 18-yard box.
Take it that you didn't put too much money on Athletic Bilbao keeping a clean sheet tonight. Piqué got one, either Messi or an Amorebieta own goal was the second. Adriano wrapped it up very nicely at the end. It has been scintillating. It's been magnificent from Barcelona. And Athletic Bilbao here goes Sergio Busquets driving towards the edge of the penalty area. Now Messi! And a good save by Raikos to deny the great man.
Well, once again, you can see that they lost possession, then regained it very, very sharpish. They have this philosophy that they talk about the 7 seconds and 10 seconds, but
Alba to Iniesta. Again, oh, it's lovely play by Barcelona once more, but this time Messi can't get it away. Look at the referee there. Didn't go over, as many players in that position would have.
It was just scintillating play, wasn't it, from Iniesta and Lionel Messi. There you see the back heel from Iniesta. Jordi Alba just in the best places and play against the world's best side. You can see there that Ander Herrera just leaves his left foot into Lionel Messi. He does clip him. Asked a question.
Desperately tries to stay on his feet, Messi, doesn't he? Which is something we should applaud. You can think of lots of players who would have thrown themselves to the ground in that situation because there was contact.
You're delighted you're on the team sheet, you're going to be excited, you're also going to be very nervous.
It's under Busquets is Messi. Got Piqué ahead of him. Let's play the 1-2 with the central defender. Lovely spin and turn by Pedro. Messi takes over. He's got Fabregas. Side foot by, says Fabregas. I'm not entirely sure what he's trying to do with it.
It looked to me as if he's trying to play that ball towards the far post. You see Messi running towards the central area and Iniesta towards the far post.
Says Fabregas. Tries to thread it through to Messi. Pedro wants it. It will come back to Messi. Tries to dribble through a crowded area again. Now Pedro. A bit of twinkle toes from Pedro. And Jordi Alba. It will come to Messi again. And it's still Messi. And that's the result. It's just relentless. Lionel Messi. Might be his first of the night. It might be his second. And the goals just keep on coming.
Slight indecisiveness in that defensive unit for Athletic Bilbao, and Lionel Messi goes and does something which he's not normally used to doing in that scoring with his right foot. There you can see the touch in there from Amorebieta. Pedro had the first opportunity. Certainly surrounded by a lot of the Barcelona players. Pedro does really well. It comes out into towards Jordi Alba, but there's an opportunity to get hold of the ball. You can see their players at full stretch can't get hold of it. Has a quick look up, shifts that ball with his left foot, and then just bends it into the top corner with his right. Lionel Messi, we'll give him that one. Won't be an own goal for that one, John. With San Jose, doesn't possess great pace, generally a centre-half. This is the goal there for Lionel Messi. You saw Taraspe trying to stretch and get a toe end on it, but as it was, Lionel Messi was just able to nick that ball away with his left and then convert it to his right.
Next, of course, in the Madrid derby. What a game. Make sure you don't go anywhere. This is Pedro. And now Messi. To Pedro again. And they tee it up for Xavi to stand. Not sure what more he could really have done. Messi gets a free kick this time. Get a result for you. Couldn't go much better than Barcelona.
Celtic as well, they drew 1-1 with
that we've seen him in a one-on-one battle with Piqué. Piqué wins it. And Messi, he saw that Pedro was charging, and Piqué's carried on his run. Piqué pulls it back, looking for Messi. sometimes you just got to go for goal, surely.
You've got to. It was great defensive work to start off with inside his own 6-yard box, and such a scintillating run from Piqué. Plays it into the path of Lionel Messi, has a quick look up into Pedro, and then Pedro has a look up, and Piqué's towards the far post. Right hand side, just comes inside Montoya, but they say Victor Valdez.
Cynical. Hard for Athletic Bilbao players. Piqué began the scoring. Messi got 1 or 2, depending on which way you see. Fabregas enjoyed the night as well. Bilbao Gomez got nothing more than a consolation for Athletic Bilbao. Barcelona 5, Athletic 1.